team has become the greatest football team.
A live look there at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida. Today, a good one in store here. It's the San Francisco 49ers and the Miami Dolphins.
Please welcome your 2020.
And we get a look at Kyle Shanahan, head coach of the 49ers. These guys coming off their first loss of the year don't want to fall to 500 here. Facing off with him, there's the head coach of the Dolphins. These guys more than motivated for this contest, ready to take the field here at home. Welcome everybody tuning in. Kate Scott and Brock Heward here as Jake Bates is going to get this started. And here we go on EA Sports. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So here come the 49ers for their opening drive. Leading them out, a player known, yes, for that draft status, but also as a great methodical passer. I know you love this guy, Brock. The last pick of the 2022 draft, it's Brock Purdy.
And all those touchdowns he had last week, Kate, he traded every one of them in exchange for a victory. It's team over individual for him. So even though he himself is coming off the exact type of showing you want, that kind of efficiency usually wins you games, you're not happy about it. And he will be focused on rectifying those things here.
Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They get 22 on that one. And it brings up a San Francisco first down.
I can assure you of one thing. That carry just brought some extra work in the opening quarter. You couldn't script that run any better.
First and 10 now. Here's Purdy. And the Dolphins are going to get to him. He is dropped. It's a sack on first down. We'll see if it changes the play they go with now on second.
It's second down.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. Finds his man. It's Ricky Pearsall. And he's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still, Brock, not enough to avoid third down.
Kate, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
Pass brought in by Jennings. And he's taken down at the 30. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's a 49er first down.
And the 49er first down. A gain of 18 on the play.
From the gun, McCaffrey. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
First carry here for Jordan James. And they find him after just a yard. It's third down.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
On third down, Purdy. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Field goal attempt coming now from Young Hui Koo. This is going to be a 46-yarder.
A 46-yard attempt.
Koo able to put it through. And our game starts with a field goal on the opening drive.
Just kind of a confidence builder. That offense drives it down, special teams does their job, and now the defense is going to take the field with the lead.
Here's Robinson with the return. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. So the Dolphins offense headed out for their opening drive. They'll be led out by one of the league's promising young talents at quarterback in his first season out of Texas.
It's always fun, puts a smile on my face when I see a rookie leading an offense out. A lot of them A lot of them look like 10-year vets with confidence and poise in the middle of that huddle, middle of their teammates. But let's watch his first couple throws. That's where sometimes you can see some of those nerves slipping through.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Nothing doing there as the second down pass falls incomplete.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down. Third and long for him here. Here's a screen for Achane. He makes the catch, but is hit before he can get that first down. They say he's maybe a yard short.
A 10-yard gain, but it's fourth down.
Trying for it, it's Achane. And he's brought down, but there's some laundry on the field.
Offside. Defense.
All right, so they like the results on the field, and they're going to decline this penalty.
That penalty is declined.
Ball at the 33 for first down. Takes the handoff, now to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. Connects with feint. And he's going to be hit, sent out after about a gain of 1, maybe 2 yards there.
As soon as he starts to escape, Kate, you can almost see that gunslinger mentality come to life. It takes really perfect defense to hold up and keep him from finding something that'll go get that first down. They couldn't do it right there.
It's caught. This is Jalen Wright. Hop behind the line here on second down, which is only going to make things tougher for this third down coming up. Third down, and they need to get 10. Here he goes, third and long. Complete beyond the marker. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield.
And the Dolphins, first down.
Running with Achane here out of the gun. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here. What he was able to do in support of that win.
Brings up second and 8.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's second and 8. Throwing now off the play action. Looking for his back, but it will not find him. That's incomplete. Brings up third down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Makes the catch, and he's short of the first after a mild gain. Pushing the pace right away to start the game.
A 4-yard gain. It's fourth down.
Looking to throw here. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it. Thought they turn it over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenge by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
No progress on first down, and that'll bring up second and 10.
No gain on the play. Second and 10. At the 45-yard line.
Hands it to the receiver here in motion. Oh, look at this sweep. Now that's not what the offense styled up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be third down.
You see that sweep blown up before it gets to the outside, you know defensively, tremendous anticipation. But even more, better execution.
This offense looking to convert as they come up on third down.
It's it.
From the gun is Purdy. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Fourth down, and it'll be the native of County Wicklow in Ireland, Daniel Whelan, on to punt. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away. And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. So Miami headed out for its second drive of the game. And after they were stopped on fourth down their prior possession, Brock, you gotta wonder if they're gonna be confident enough to go for it again if they get to that point here. Dolphins just about set up here, 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with A-Chan. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
This is caught by Jalen Waddle. And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. They're set up at the 35 now. The shotgun, they'll give it to A-Chan. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
He's going to throw it. Into traffic, complete. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
I'm not going to lie, I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
3rd down run from A-Chan. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Only a solitary field goal so far as we're through one quarter. Just 3-0 is our score. Back to Hard Rock Stadium right after this. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Dolphin football as we begin. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Staying on the ground here with A-Chan. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Here's a throw. This one's caught. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
Sends this to the end zone. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. That is Jake Bates ready to try to knock this through. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. Has the distance, but headed well left. No good. And they are unable to tie up this contest.
He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up 1st and 10. Sending him on the dive. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Receiver in motion, headed right. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Yeah, this game, you just can't make it harder than it needs to be. Just get the catch first. Guarantee your yards, and then worry about escaping defenders after the catch.
Finding McCaffrey with the dump off. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. Give him 8 yards on the play. And it brings up a San Francisco 1st down. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. 1st down, Purdy to throw. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Headed right through the middle of the field. This is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with first and goal.
Kate, you know by now I'm not shy about referencing movies during a game, and that run, that was a picture-perfect script. He gets defense thinking one thing, looking one way, then bam! You surprise him with a twist, head the other way for a big run.
And got his man. That's a San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers make it a 9-point advantage. George Kittle, the touchdown. Koo with the extra point. And the 49ers make it a 10-point ball game. The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. Here's Kevontae Turpin on the return. He's got a lane up past the 30. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35.
Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Ball at the 33 for first down. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Escapes the pocket. To the right, pulled in by McConkey. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's going to give the Dolphins a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
They'll look to throw. He's going to loft one deep to the left. That one's caught at the 10-yard line. There it is. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins start to fight back with their first points in this game. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
Now it's Jake Bates for the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Dolphins cut it to a field goal game.
Dolphins 7.
Ball is set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Isaac Gorindo to return. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. First and 10 coming up. On the ground to begin the drive with McCaffrey. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
On second down, here's McCaffrey. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time. They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming, so managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and a T for attack, exactly what he just did.
It's caught. Pearsall has it. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down. Dive play straight ahead. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Taken down by Sebastian Joseph Day.
Sometimes it's not about flash and sizzle, Kate. Sometimes it's about old-school football. Give your fullback the ball, and he's going to go get you a couple yards.
Now Purdy has it in close. And this is marked down That's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the first. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Putting the tight end in motion. Shotgun, handoff to McCaffrey. And they shut him down on this one. They get him behind the line, and that should push him out of field goal range. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. They'll throw 3rd and long. That's him on a quick hitter. And they get this down to the 28. It's a pickup of 11. And that's a 49er first down.
You know, they call the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
That one intended for Brandon Ayuk. And it's going to be 2nd down.
Kate, it just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to...
He's in trouble, and the Dolphins get him. And the sack forces a now tougher 3rd down.
A loss of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down. 3rd and...
We've hit the 2-minute warning now at Hard Rock. And it's the 49ers. In trouble. It's 3rd and real long here. Now it's Purdy. Left side secured by Ayuk. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out. Field goal attempt coming now from Young Hui Koo. He was good on his first attempt, and his second from a little over 45 here. Charging down the middle, and they block it! And they stop him before he gets much on the return. Now after that snap, there's an injured Dolphin still out there. So we're going to get a stoppage here as they go out to look at him. Pretty good field position awaiting the Dolphins as they head up here, 1st and 10. Working now from the gun. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Throwing now out of the shotgun. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
3rd and 4 coming up now. I'll throw it. Downfield, and he has McConkey. He gets this all the way to the 25 before they stop him. That one goes for 25 yards. And it'll be 1st down, Miami. There's A-Chain up the middle. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mocked up, too. 1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Now looking to throw. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete.
I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or he just had a surprise break in concentration. It's so unusual at this level to see a drop pass unless there's a hit involved.
Air it out on 3rd. Quick slant into the hands of Pitts. And that's a solid stop there to limit the damage. Gave up some, but it's still 4th down. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. So here he is, getting his 2nd field goal look of the half. From the left hash, 34 yards away. Bates' kick is up and good. There's a flag down, and if this is defensive, could give him a first down. Thought he had a chance to block it, but he ends up wiping out the kicker instead, and that's going to award their offense a first down.
Automatic first down.
So now, following the penalty, it's first and goal.
Here we go. Cougar 19, Dragon 60.
No work against the blitz. That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining.
That drop ruins the payoff to a well-designed play. It got a man open, it beat the coverage. That's a call they can revisit in the future with hopefully a much better job finishing the catch.
Still sticking with the passing game. Catch is made in close. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins take the lead just before halftime. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. A second touchdown through the air for Brock, and independent of the game situation, we both know he's going to be happy to leave the field with two of them in one game.
One touchdown, you just might be right time, right place, but two touchdowns in a game is always about the preparation. The separations and the preparation. It's doing that work on the practice field and knowing before the game that when my number's called, I'm going to be there to deliver.
The window to return it. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line.
The Niners take over first and
They've got first and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. They kick the running back in motion. Completed over the middle. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. One last play before the break. He's back to throw. Puts some air under it deep down the left. His final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half.
Okay, Kate, thanks very much. This, the first official Sunday of fall, the final week before byes kick in. A full schedule of 16 games on tap. Let's roll. Our trip around the NFL starts now. In Philadelphia, the Eagles at home to take on their rivals, the New York Football Giants. And this is Jalen Hurts. A touchdown pass from 15 yards away. The Eagles wind up taking this one by a touchdown. Next up, we go to Big D, specifically Arlington, Texas. Check in on the Cowboys as they host the Houston Texans. And this is Tank Dell. He's going to pull this one in, and then he sets his sights towards the end zone. 56 yards, touchdown. Lastly, let's go to Nashville. It's the Titans hosting the Washington Commanders. And it's Tyler Algier. Spots an opening, capitalizes on it, 15 yards for the touchdown. The Commanders have won 2 straight since the Week 2 loss. They go to 3-1 with the victory. With that, time to look at the rest of the action here in Week 4 as we wrap up the first month of the season. Meanwhile, in our game, it was a competitive, hard-hitting first half. We expect more of the same going forward as we hand it back over to the commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. Here's Robinson with the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes first and 10. Second half begins with a run by A-Chain. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's going to give the Dolphins a first down.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Going to the ground again on first. And they catch him, but not until he's picked up 8 yards. It's second down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Looking for a pass on second and short. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. Following the play, one of the 49ers still pretty shaken up. Trainers getting out there to see what's wrong.
Come on. Set. 19, Tiger. 19, Tiger. 79. Set, go.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. This is caught inside the 15. He's all the way home. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. Bates now for the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Dolphins drive their lead to 11.
Dolphins 41, 49ers 10.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Lorindo to return it. This makes it up to the 25.
Take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10.
Get set. Up.
They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Tackle made by Jordan Brooks.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Back to McCaffrey on second down. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the second level and beyond.
First down, and they go right back to him. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
They stick with McCaffrey. Trucks a defender. Makes through and breaks away. And they've got to him just a step or 2 before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
It's a gain of 10.
These running backs love getting into the open field, and the best of them, they're not even looking at the man right in front of them. They're looking at that next level to get a chunk run like that.
There's a give inside to James. And they're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And it brings up a San Francisco first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Handoff headed left to McCaffrey. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers start the second half with some needed points. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. They send him straight up the middle. He's almost there, but no, they stop him at the last moment. It's going to be just inches shy of that 2-point conversion. So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. Here's Robinson with the return. He brushed him off with ease. And this will give him some decent field position here, partner. And this gets out to the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
Dolphins just about set up here. 1st and 10. Running left. Here's Achane. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Gets it to him on the screen. And a nice game here, but it's stopped short of the first. Now following the play, one of the 49ers banged up. He's in some pain. We're going to pause here as he gets checked on. Shotgun now on 3rd down. Catch made, left side by Palmer. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. This is the type of performance a former quarterback, just like yourself, Brock, can marvel at. He's carried a great performance through much of this game. Even as the defense adjusted, tried to slow him down, none of it mattered.
I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because these moments the game does slow down. It is so fast on the field for the normal person, but when a QB's in a rhythm like this, the game is slow and he is dicing it.
Running with Achane here out of the gun. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. Had that one, but just couldn't see it through. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
And 9 yards to go.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Complete beyond the marker. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. It's a nice completion from the rookie passer out of Texas. Good for a 1st down, too.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Now a toss play for Achane. And they're going to get just inside that red zone on the big play down to the 19. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Oh, that vision he has when he gets into space like a chess master, seeing multiple moves ahead of time. He knows who's going to attack and what angles, and he maneuvers his way through before someone can finally get to him.
Some good running here as he gets him 7 on that 1st down carry. We get a stoppage here. One of their big blockers up front. In some pain following that play. He's being attended to. Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Throwing from the gun here. Buying some time right. He just throws this one away.
That's a veteran move right there by a rookie quarterback. You see so many rookies, we do, Kate, who try to play hero ball and force things in every single spot. But he's already wise enough to know how to throw it away.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Let's go now.
They're throwing it. Ooh, missed that one, and he knew it. Put it behind his guy, and now it's 4th down. For the 2nd time today, they're going to run the kick team out for the field goal. Pretty automatic look for him from the left. Bates' kick is up and good. And that'll make this an 8-point game.
Here in the 3rd quarter, he gets a chance to make up for the miss on his 1st attempt of the game. This time, well, he is totally dialed in, and he gets this one to count.
Galindo to return it. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
'49ers to the line. 1st and 10. Here's Purdy to throw. Searching well behind the line. He'll check this one down, complete to the fullback. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
You know, Kate, that really is one of the benefits that comes with experience. You'll feel it. Right? Look at the quarterback, never seeing the rush, never looking at the rush. Instead, eyes are downfield, and the big play follows.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. Gobbled up on the right side. That's Ayuk. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that's a 49er first down.
First down. A gain of 15.
It's that.
And a 49er first down.
Looking to throw, Purdy. Right side, and that's secured by Kittle. And he gets this beyond the midfield stripe and onto the Dolphins side of the field.
It's a gain of 8.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete.
Oh, that drop is such a bummer because it ruins the payoff of such a well-designed play, Kate. Got the man open, beat the coverage, then you got to go finish it. You got to go make that catch. I will say, keep that one in mind. You can revisit that play in the future.
And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it brings up a San Francisco first down. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Hands it to the receiver here in motion. Oh, look at this sweep. And the defense wise to that call there. Receiver wrapped up for no gain. Third down coming up.
You call that jet sweep, you're looking for a little bit more than that. But at least it keeps him on schedule and didn't go backwards.
McCaffrey running between the tackles. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. He can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. We'll see what they come up with for third down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. It's 49ers ball, and they're sort of in comeback mode here. They trail to start the 4th. Play number 8 of this drive, and it's 8 that they need here on third down. Third and long, they're going to throw. Headed out right. It's caught. Pearsall has it. And they're going to have first and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were. The QB just nailed it.
And he pushed for it, but they managed to stop him at the 2. Give him a couple on the run, and it's now second and goal.
Brings up second and goal.
Here's McCaffrey again. And he does not get in. They stop him at the 1. Only a yard that time. A defensive stand brewing here, and it brings up third and goal.
Third and goal.
It's that.
McCaffrey trying to punch it in. And he gets in. Touchdown. The 49ers down by only 2 in the 4th. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown.
The 49ers.
Here's Purdy to throw for it. This is caught. And he gets into the end zone. This one all tied up here in the 4th quarter. Notice the first time they tried it, but this time, Brock, the 2-point conversion is successful.
Just felt like they were waiting for the right opportunity to try it once again. Not only to make up for the first attempt, but establish a little confidence from this spot. And who knows, maybe we'll have a 2-pointer that plays a bigger role when this thing's all said and done.
The Dolphins are headed out there alongside Jalen Waddle for this next series. And I think by this point we can all agree, Brock, that he is not going to be stopped until the clock stops at the end of this game. He just continues to make catches count in this second half.
Let's go. Let's go.
They'll start the drive with Achane. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gain about 8, second down.
While that run may not have moved the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. It sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Second down carry for A-Chan. This one's going to move him all the way down to the 25-yard line. That goes for 36 yards. And it'll be first down, Miami.
I'll tell you what, Kate, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that one.
Finds him on the crossing route. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
Dolphins, first down. First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
It's A-Chan on the inside pin. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
He was brought down at the 13-yard line.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Takes the handoff. Now to throw. And he will score. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins take a fourth-quarter lead. With a touchdown. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
Bates now for the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Dolphins break that tie and now lead by 7.
31. 49ers, 24.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. Making some progress here. And he's going to reach that 34-yard line before he stopped. The San Francisco offense headed out to take over. And they're taking the field knowing that they need a touchdown here, Brock. More pressure on them now than they've had any drive so far this game.
Well, our colleague, Charles Davis, has a line for a spot just like this. Pressure, it can burst pipes, but can also create diamonds. Let's see what the outcome of this pressure is going to be.
So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump. And, well, they got one of them to move that time. They're set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker. From the gun is Purdy. That's him on the quick hitter. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. That's going to be caught by his back, McCaffrey. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And that's a 49er first down.
First down. A gain of 7 yards. First down.
Now it's Purdy. Has it in close. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
On 2nd down, here's McCaffrey. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
And they don't get much out of this pass. He's hauled down a little shy of that first. That's 4th down now.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face, because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
And this one is doomed in a big way. Went in the wrong direction, and they could just keep going the wrong direction. Get off the field, boys. That's turnover on downs.
This running back has had himself a day, but not on that play. Finally, A little bit of catharsis for everyone on that defense to keep him from the first and get a turnover, a much-needed turnover on downs.
And that's a key stop defensively, Brock. And any more of those as they trail by a score. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
That's knocked away by a defender, incomplete. Great defensive effort to reject that one. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2, it could have gone the other way.
He'll throw it. Oh, he lost the football. And this is picked up by the 49ers. Free up the middle. It's a breakaway. And San Francisco takes the return to the end zone. Touchdown. The 49ers now trail by just a point in the 4th. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the 4th. Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return scored, and with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. Turpin with a return. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Dolphins send a running back, Devon Achane, getting back to work. And his production is carried over into this second half. He keeps on running well, even with the workload they placed upon him.
Okay, ready?
All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go. Trap 60.
Airing it out to start this drive. Fits it through the middle. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. Well, he came down a little awkwardly after making that tackle. Looks like he's in some discomfort now. We're going to have medical head out to check on him. And what a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line.
Let's go now.
Achane, first down carry. And they will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
Let's see, first it was a pass, now it's a great gain on the ground. They've got this defense on their heels.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Now here he goes on the boot. Connects on the crosser. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Here's Achane up the middle. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Set. 60 Eagle, 60 Eagle.
He'll look to throw it. Short pass brought in. And he's able to get this down to the 13. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down.
Ready?
Now to throw. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And 4th and 4 coming up. An important attempt coming up here for Jake Bates. That one is good. And late in the 4th, they have grabbed the lead.
That's called getting his job done, Kate, drilling it right through. And now they're in position to win this game. Now it's on some of those guys who are out there with them on the kick, those defenders, to hang on to this lead to give them the win.
And in the end, he's able to to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Now the 49ers getting set to go on offense. They're coming off a fourth down try that didn't work in their favor. Let's see how that might affect the approach they take this time out. Setting up to pass. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it stops. San Francisco calls it second timeout. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
Second and 2 at the 33-yard line.
Here he is to throw. Stepping up, and he's going to run. And that's going to be good for a first down from Purdy as he gives himself up to avoid the hit.
A 5-yard gain on the play. And the 49er first down.
And he spikes it to stop the clock just before we reach that 40-second mark. Just over 40 seconds to play as they line up. 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Finds the in route complete. And he's not far from that first down marker, is he, partner? Up to the 47. 3rd down coming up. The 49ers will call their 3rd and final timeout. 3rd down, 1 yard to go. Throwing now. Outright McCaffrey makes the grab. And this does not get it. Looking short field, but the defender is there to force this 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Desperation time here. And they get to him and haul him down. What a play, forcing the sack, and that should just about put a bow on this one.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
So in the end, it's a Dolphins win here. And the sting of losing such a close one the week before, apparently still at the forefront of their minds. They got out there and rebounded nicely with a win this week. So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Dolphins, your winners, as we say so long from Miami.